President Bill Clinton was charged with the political crime of lying under oath to a federal grand jury and obstructing justice. He had an affair with Monica Lewinsky, an unpaid 21-year-old intern. They had many sexual encounters over the course of a year and a half. Afterwards, Monica Lewinsky was transferred to work at the Pentagon. While she was working there, she told a coworker, Linda Tripp, about her sexual relationship with the president. Linda Tripp secretly recorded all the conversations that she had with Lewinsky about her affair. A few months later, Paula Jones filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against President Bill Clinton. Paula was an Arkansas state employee, and she claimed that President Bill Clinton prepositioned her. The lawsuit was dismissed, but President Clinton still settled with her for $85,000. During Paula's case, Monica Lewinsky's relationship with the president came up. Jones's lawyers required Lewinsky to appear in court. Under the president's instruction, Lewinsky denied claims of a sexual relationship with President Clinton. When testifying before the grand jury in regards to his allegations of sexual misconduct with Monica Lewinsky, the president had this to say.
I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.
Kenneth Starr, an independent counsel, received the video recordings that Linda Tripp had taken of Lewinsky talking about her affairs with the president. Starr initiated the impeachment charges against the former president for lying under oath at a federal grand jury and also in the case against Jones. Starr also accused President Clinton of obstructing justice by not telling Jones's attorneys about gifts that he gave to Monica Lewinsky. Impeachment of any public official is a serious allegation, but especially against a president. The impeachment process begins by the House of Representatives impeaching the president, which means that they are making a formal accusation of serious and immoral political misconduct. Then the Senate votes on the impeachment and whether or not the president is guilty of the political misconduct charge and will be removed from the office. In President Clinton's case, he was impeached on 2 charges: perjury for lying to the grand jury and obstructing justice. Even though the House of Representatives impeached the president, the Senate, after conducting impeachment proceedings, decided to acquit him and allowed him to stay in the office. President Clinton was one of only 2 presidents ever impeached in U.S. history. This shows the serious nature of these allegations of political misconduct. The impeachment proceedings and aftermath further demonstrated how devastating these accusations can be to the nation's morale. It is not to say that former U.S. presidents for the last hundreds of years have been perfect and have steered away from bad acts, but rather it shows the public was so morally outraged by the types of bad acts that President Clinton engaged that Congress had to take immediate action. Compare the publicly unacceptable conduct of President Clinton to the at the time publicly acceptable conduct of President Lincoln owning slaves. One is looked at as a historical hero of the nation, and the other is known as the cheating husband. Comparatively, though, in today's society, we would say that cheating on your wife and lying under oath pales in comparison to owning slaves. Yet, President Clinton was impeached and President Lincoln was respected. Nowadays, as compared to 50 years ago, people are more sensitive to issues of political corruption and misconduct by public figures. One of the main reasons is the advancement of news coverage, social media, and the internet. In our culture, there is a strong belief on loyalty to your spouse. Cheating is universally frowned upon and morally wrong. In addition to cheating, lying is also wrong. Clinton cheated on his wife and lied to the public and to his family. However, he was still acquitted, which strengthened the power of presidency. It also questioned the ability of Congress to remove a popular and well-liked president from office. Despite the fact that Clinton engaged in misconduct, he remained in office. His popularity made it very difficult to remove him from office. Clinton's case shows how important it is to stay true to the moral side in society. If you don't, things like this could happen, especially if you are a political figurehead. But even if you are not, there are consequences for breaking basic rules of morality, and society will hold you accountable, even if that means public humiliation.